Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Ben the Human Plays Manor Lords. We're very close to winter now, where people have harvested the entirety of the fields, which is great news. They're busy trying to plow the fields as fast as they can before winter comes on, so we'll leave them to it. Once winter does fall, we'll move some people around. I think we'll probably leave like 4 people in the farmhouse, maybe move one to the windmill to help make more flour, and then maybe another one to the communal oven. And then we'll kind of pay attention to the balance of grain versus flour versus bread. Because we're running pretty low on food. We're at 4 months. But the bread is supposed to make up the majority of that. And we have quite a lot of wheat. We have almost 500 wheat. So we should be doing pretty good there. I also think, because people are starting to get, not annoyed, but they have a lack of entertainment every once in a while. You see how we have that -5. We might need more people working in the tavern. So we might need to think about that. But for today, I think the focus is going to be trying to get to, good job, to that level 3 burgage plot. So we need to upgrade 2 more houses. And we got quite a few level 2 houses just around. So maybe we level up you to level 2, level 3. And then what do you do? Oh, you're just a farm? Ah, you're missing food. Okay, so we need to upgrade somebody else. That is a storehouse. I'm looking for the wooden roof buildings. Sure, why not? Just to hit the requirement, so then we can hit charcoal. And we won't be able to unlock deep mining, but honestly, even though if we really wanted to play this village for a very long time, the amount of iron we have in this rich deposit is so much that, like, we'll never actually exhaust it by the time I get tired of playing this game. In its current iteration, anyway. I was also thinking we should probably add in all of the extra stuff. So you see how these guys have vegetable chicken coop? The neighbors should definitely have stuff too. So chicken coop, vegetable, chicken coop, vegetable patch. And then these guys can have a goat shed when we get 1 more silver. Can you guys? Oh, you guys are being upgraded. That's right. So just let all this construction bear itself out. The vegetable garden is cheaper. I forgot about that. We have a lot of timber now that we have 2 camps rolling at once. We have this one over here. We have this one over there. So we could also think about definitely upgrading some of the level 1 plots out here just to make our regional wealth grow faster too, especially if we want to keep growing the sheep herd. Look at them, they're so cute looking. It's also very tempting to go after sheep breeding, because then we could just sell extra sheep, but I think it's fine to kind of split our attention. I really want to get my hands on charcoal just because I like the idea. I think what we'll do is once we get the village to the next level, we keep upgrading things. I might go ahead and time skip forward to like build up the military quite a bit, and then also harvest a fair amount of influence because we need to donate to the church. Oh, we should fix our manor house. I forgot about this. Walls not really necessary, but what we could build the garrison tower. Like just attach it to the side here. And then commit. There. And the reason I was thinking about that is just because then we can have twice as much retinue. More soldiers, the better. thing is, would we want to upgrade all of you before building more houses? Because I remember we talked about this last episode where I was like, the next the next neighborhood should be like here. Because you can get a lot of houses in here then. Because it only takes 8. We'll start with just 4, and we'll see where that takes us. Right now, we actually have we have 9 extra living spaces right now. We would just like to boost our approval higher so we can get higher population growth. Because right now we're sitting around waiting for people to join our village and they don't want to. I could lower my personal tax rate. Well, I can't because the manor is under construction. We will upgrade the 2 level 3s before we do any of the other construction around town. Good news is once winter hits, we'll be able to move some people out of the farm, and they can move around town. They can move around town, upgrading and building stuff for us. We should probably upgrade this once we get some spare planks. We're at -1 plank. How did this happen? So you guys aren't building anything. That's good. You guys are still making tools, right? Yes. 78 tools. Shouldn't you guys be selling the tools? Is that not supposed to be happening? Where are tools listed? Commodities. There we are. Yeah, we're supposed to be keeping 10 as our desired surplus. Are you doing your job? Or is it just taking you a really long time because we only have 1 horse? Maybe that's the problem. I know we own 2 horses. Where's my village? There it is. Where's the other horse live? Is he still in the stable? There he is. Sir Bartholomew. Maybe we should assign him to the trading post too. There. Jorg and Sir Bartholomew. Maybe they'll trade faster now, I hope. Because we have 3. Ooh, they're rebuilding the house. I can't believe that got hit by lightning. New family moving in. Huzzah! More people. Approval is still not great. Partly because of taxation. I was kind of looking at, I was like, we should check out mercenaries. I've heard specifically that if you hire the mercenaries, your opponent can't. I don't know if that's true though. So there's 3 groups that we could hire. There's the Battle Brothers. Story tells they all lost a bet with their former legion of brothel, leading them to abandoning their former lives and joining him as fighters. They decided to stick to this life. They would come to Waldbrand and hire some local thugs. They don't seem very useful at all. Light mercenary spearmen and infantry. And then the Wayward Sons are archers and heavy archers. New to the region, hailing from the far in the west, the region of Francia, their customs and tongue are strange and they rarely mix with the locals, spending what money they acquire in taverns and retreating to nurse their drinks in the deep woods. Woods folk. Alright, if we want to fill out the current military that we have, we need 63 more people. I would like to get some polearm infantry. That would be pretty sick. So since we have such a backlog of tools right now, why don't you guys take a pause and make some pole arms for me? Because it would be sick to have some polearm infantry. Basically, what I've seen for tactics for this game is you use your spearmen to engage. Archers obviously just whittle away as they approach. Your retinue and polearms, because they don't have shields, should like charge into people from the flank. Because they don't have shields. I guess you could probably use your light infantry as kind of a defensive structure too. Man, this storehouse is full as heck.
Why do I have to carry this alone?
So many boots. All the boots. Might have to think about starting to work on dye too, so we can actually have our tailor make stuff. We're one level 3 plot away. Where's the other one getting built? Is it over here? There it is! We've done it! Huzzah! Alright, this is the last one, because I did confirm you can only get 3 development points. I think what I would have done, had I like been aware of that, I think the heavy plow is very helpful. I think trapping is solid, because it, as far as I can tell, in this iteration of the game, this is the only source of meat. These two I do like, just because we're focusing very heavily on trade. I think just charcoal burning is the way I want to go. I think if I was redoing this, I'd probably skip beekeeping and go for armor making. And maybe swap out trapping for advanced armor making, but it is what it is. Alright, let's get this coal going. Where? Under gathering. I was like, where on earth is this? Now, are people going to be upset because the charcoal is close to them? If so, maybe we should put it on this side so it's a little further away from the houses. Like there. Charcoal kiln. How many of these do you think we need? Just one? Probably just one. Connect it via road. The fires of charcoal will fuel the industry. Oh, we got lots of silver. New goat shed. Congrats. Right, they haven't even started on these 4 plots over here yet, so we'll leave them be. Still have a lot of clay left over, so we could process that. 100 regional wealth now. Are you selling? Are you actually selling the stuff I want you to sell now? Is that what's happening? Maybe? I can't tell. Oh, yeah, he looks like he's headed out. Oh no, he's coming back. Never mind. Woo, they're building the tower. Look at it go. Wow, look at how many people are here. Wow! It's transporting all the goods. Lots of stone needed. That's where all our planks went, as they got pulled into this manor construction with the new tower. Thank you, Friedland. It's a good name for an ox. Ooh, the tower is done. Most of the stone is gathered. Take them a while to get over to the charcoal kiln, I have to imagine. Oh, that was just the goat shed. I was like, what? What do you mean the... I'm pretty sure they didn't build any of these yet. And they did not. This is boiler alert. Food variety is pretty good, 89%. A lot of bread, a lot of berries, decent amount of honey, some vegetables, and, you know, a fair amount of eggs. That's not too bad. Should get better now, too, as we've added a bunch of production over here. And you people, chicken coop, vegetable. Just more food and hides. People are never going to be upset about that, I don't think. Just more food variety. Yeah, the big drag on the approval right now is the taxation. Almost done. 5 logs to go. That's where a large amount of our timber went. We should probably upgrade you now, because I think we have 2 planks lying around. You still not under construction. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how Svile looks. We got our fields out this way. Our industry is over here. We could make a second village if we so chose. I mean, I think I'd focus more on this village right now to make sure we don't split our attention too much. But I think of the 2 regions I own, this one's very interesting because it's got a lot of animals and berry deposits, but otherwise isn't really suitable for much. Like, it's got a lot of wood, which is beneficial. So maybe you just make like a lumber village here. It's kind of an interesting idea. This one has a lot of open land, so you could do a farm village as well. And then it's got a clay deposit, which is odd. Plus a rich berry deposit too. And then this other one that's still open, once again, another mining deposit. And that's kind of it. Manor is done! Huzzah! Did it always have this weird divot in the roof? That seems incorrect. Requirements not met. Now what? You don't have fuel? Well, if you'd get the stupid charcoal kiln done, then maybe we wouldn't be talking about this. Let's boost the tithe a little bit. The tithe is what's going to get me influence over time. So the more we can tithe, the more our people will be a little happy. Up to 78%, that's pretty good. And now we're building the new houses. There we go. I think part of it might be that a lot of our extra living spaces are in high-level housing. And our village is not 100% set up for high-level stuff yet. Because we don't have a lot of extra fuel. We are getting the 5 months of food, though. Let's go look at the farm. So you guys have processed a lot of the wheat into grain now. You guys are still churning out the flour. So maybe we do it like that. So as these guys move the grain, or turn the wheat into grain, and then once this farm has like completely cleared out, then we can move all 4 people elsewhere in the village. I don't know what this is pointing at. When I click on it, it brings me to like this house. Is it because there's 4 timber in there? Oh, the unfortunate thing is I can't upgrade that house anymore. So I don't know how they ended up with 4 logs in their residency. Do you see that? Somebody made an admin error. Oh well. Oh! Finally! Somebody's getting over here to build the charcoal kiln. What I'm hoping is the case with the charcoal, because we have 24 months worth of fuel right now, that just doubles. So then we'll have like 4 years worth of fuel and we'll never have to worry about fuel again. Hey, there we go. I wonder, is it worth like going after any of these other things? Like obviously the Armorer's Workshop I would have loved to get my hands on, but you know, we don't have the development points for that. We could, you know what? We should rebuild the Fletcher's Workshop. And then maybe in addition to polearms, we could get our hands on a regiment of crossbowmen or something like that. That'd be kind of cool. Missing out a little bit of food. We started making polearms? I don't think so. Because I don't think we have enough planks on hand. Yeah. They're going to hold off until the planks are done. Did you guys build this? You sure did. Order another ox. We'll get one more ox after that. Our village is just so big, I feel like we don't want to limit ourselves by not having resources available for people. And that's mostly just to move the lumber around, but still. When springtime rolls around, we might have enough oxen to throw 2 in here, too. I think I can put 2 in here, right? Yeah. Threshing priority, medium. Well, that's all you're working on right now, so. Flour's doing good. Bread, flour. There we go. We are working through the backlog of wheat. 116 is left. However, we have 320 grain, so that's still a lot to go. Burgage pot level 1s are finishing up. We got 2. Still only 66% approval. It's because taxation is the rough one, because like we need to tax people. It's not even real tax. We're just giving away surplus food. It's like, what, you're gonna leave the bread lying around? But his predicted happiness loss is 0. So why are people upset about the taxes? I guess it says recent 30 days is none. I don't know. People did move in though. That's good. You? Where'd they move in? Oh wait, never mind. Construction finished. Ah, they moved in over here. You guys are only half done? Can you finish this? I would love to get the kiln underway. At the very least, to show it off before... You guys clear-cut this entire forest, you maniacs. With 49 timber, holy god! Alright, shut this thing off. We don't need to be logging like that. We're just clearing the entirety of the forest. Good grief, you guys. Take these people out of here. Just one family logging. Jeebus. What are you bozos doing? You should be making planks like crazy. Waiting. What do you mean you're waiting? Thank God Beatrix is out here, actually doing her job. Aha! Have you ever seen the process to make charcoal? It's actually pretty interesting. You basically chop up wood into little bits. You kind of bury it, like, under dirt, or sometimes I think they use sod and stuff. And then you light a small fire, and then you kind of just, like, roast the wood for a very long time. And rather than burning, it just kind of turns into charcoal. It's a really neat kind of process. I think it's very smelly. I can't remember. Alright, but we have a lot of free people here, so honestly, just throw two families in there. Maybe even just 3. Like, if we chew through all of the firewood we have, that's not a problem. It's just becoming better firewood, essentially, in the grand scheme of things. So we might as well make use of it. Let's expand the living space of this house over here. We got prime real estate right here in the middle of town. How's our army doing? Only 120. Well, it's because nobody's moving in, honestly. I say that to myself more than anybody else. Yeah, our tithes are working, though, because we got 619 influence. It's going to take us forever to get 2,000 influence to go after the Baron. Because what we gained, like, 20 or 30 there from one month, maybe? So, you know, do the math. We need 1,400 more influence to press a claim here. Unless we just attack the guy? Dear Hildebolt von Barenroot, I require silver. What if I'm like, give me money? Your time has come. Oh, we do have enough influence for the surprise war. Okay, maybe we do that. But before we would declare any kind of surprise war, or, you know, neither surprise nor non-surprise, we should definitely have our military fully kitted out here, and that requires more people to move in. So honestly, I guess maybe we could take the tithe down. Although it says the tithe doesn't matter for predicted happiness loss. I don't know, man. I have no idea what's happening. Why are people cranky? Is it? Oh, you know what? More drink. Maybe that'll solve all of our woes. We should also throw more people in the Weavers. Oh, whoops. That's part of the problem. Sorry guys. You guys can come back out of there. I got a little overzealous. We can also start to pull people out of the farm very shortly. We're down to 49 wheat. How's the granary doing? This one's almost full. So we should probably think about upgrading the granary as well. And then you have this one that's not. Honestly, we probably shouldn't be storing berries over here. Just because that is filling up like our grain spacage. How's our balance over here? A lot of bread. Decent amount of flour. Just need people to be transporting it faster between the two. $148. Let's go ahead and upgrade, or not upgrade, but get a few more sheep. We got plenty of regional wealth, so we should make use of it. It is a little, I don't want to, annoying seems like a strong word, but it's a little unfortunate that the armor smithing is tied behind a development point. Because that, like, if you wanted to get to advanced armor, that's a lot of points you have to dedicate to just that side of things. I guess I should have thought about that just because, like, our iron deposit is our most valuable commodity in this village. By far. But, I guess I was brand new to the game at the time, so you're asking a lot from a brand new player to figure out the thing correctly, the most optimal thing to do. I'll give myself a little slack. Just a little. The field was 26% plowed and sown. But that's it. This one was not plowed at all. Also not plowed. These two were plowed and sown already, so they should have plenty of... This one was as well. Good job. This one, not so much. Honestly, maybe we let this one... Well, it's at 100%. I guess it'll all kind of depend on how fast we can process all of this wheat. 14 left. I was kind of hoping you guys would be starting to take take the flax out of here. They all own a market stall. The market's going crazy. We still have 15 free locations in the market. It's bustling down in here. She's hawking firewood. So is he. So is this. Or they. It's Firewood Alley. This person. Nobody's there. Clothes. Food. Oh, look at it. She's got berries. She got bread. What do you got? Nothing. Nobody's here. Nobody's home. More food. More clothing.
Don't be shy.
And this person got saddled with the house against the wall. Nobody's gonna come to that firewood station. Ooh, she got cabbage. Awesome. Firewood stall construction completed. How are we doing on timber? 50 timber still. Holy crap. Well, I guess we build the next neighborhood. Basically, the more space I have, I just got to get the approval back up is part of the problem. Like, maybe I'm torn. Like, I would like to keep expanding, but part of it is, like, nobody's moving in as it is. The pantry is full. Ah, ha, ha, ha. All right. Use the planks. Upgrade the granary. It needs to happen. -3 charcoal. How did that happen? Who's taken more than their allotment of charcoal, I wonder? All right. Well, I think what we'll do is we'll pause the episode here, and then what I will do is continue trying to grow the military of the village off camera. We're gonna try and flesh out all of these units here, and then if we can get our hands on polearms, great. If not, maybe we'll just make do as is. But I think what we'll do, like I said, we'll fill out the military off camera, and then next episode we will try to challenge the Baron, because we do have enough influence to declare war on him. And we'll see how that goes. So, if you guys enjoyed the episode, click the like button. It helps me out a lot. If you want to see more episodes of Manor Lords or the other videos I have going on the channel, subscribe to the channel and make sure you have your notifications on so you know when the next videos go live. But until next time, everybody, I hope you had a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody!